But we begin with breaking news near City Airport, where a small plane crashed on a street in a Detroit neighborhood. Right now, we know one person was injured on the ground.
That small plane crashed at the intersection of Shoemaker and Cooper just before 9 o'clock. Jason Colthorpe is there live. And Jason, somewhat just set the scene for us. What's happening there now?
Well, let me just show you guys right now. They are able to get a much closer look at this airplane right now just behind me. It's at the intersection of Shoemaker and Cooper. Now, a lot of the power lines were wrapped around this plane, and they've just started to unroll those and get a closer look at the plane. Power lines, what you can't see because it's so dark out here, to the right and to the left, a lot of lines were dipping. Some poles are listing after this plane came in, and a lot of witnesses saw that, and it even injured one woman on the ground.
I heard an engine stop.
Witnesses who saw the plane coming in low across the sky on the east side this evening knew it didn't look right.
I was walking up the street here, and then all of a sudden a plane just was a little too low, and it actually hit poles in the wires here.
They say the plane was silent, but there was a boom when the transformers blew.
The pilot, 18-year-old, was a banner plane that was flying over the fireworks area. He was forced to land. What we've learned, he ran out of fuel, and in doing so, he was forced to land striking overhead power lines.
That's when the plane came down a little too low, hit the wires. That was it. The wires started coming down, flying everywhere.
And one of those lines hit a woman on the ground.
I look over there, and that's when a lady got hit with the wire, so she was on the ground. And then the man, he jumped out the plane, ran over here with us. They did CPR on her, and she came back, I guess, because they brought the stretcher and the breather machine.
The whole thing was a jolt to this neighborhood.
I thought I was going to be a little bit braver than this. I was really scared. I was really scared.
Just to give you an update on conditions now, the pilot is okay, was taken to the hospital, that 18-year-old young man, just for precautions. The woman who was hit by the power line is, in the chief's words, very serious condition at the hospital. Some witnesses thought some other people who were trying to help her at the beginning may have also been injured. We haven't heard any more about that. What you can also see is a lot of electrical workers tonight working furiously in the bucket trucks, trying to get those power lines cleaned up now that the power is turned off. There's no word on when it's all going to be said and done, but for now, a lot of the neighbors have said the ones who do have power have limited power right now, so they're waiting for all of this to be cleaned up. But we're going to be following those conditions for sure. We're live on the east side tonight. Jason Colthorpe, Local 4.